Hey guys, it's Ten Everlasting here. Today we're going to be playing Life is Strange. I have played episode 1, which is the only episode I have so far. But I've played it all the way through, and I decide that I will show you guys everything that's in episode 1. I will make the choices that I want to make, so I am sorry to anyone who has a problem with my choices, but it is my gameplay. If you have such a problem with it, go make your own gameplay. But yeah, because I know a lot of YouTubers do not actually go through and look for the secrets and stuff, or like the other things you can do in the game. So yeah, here it is. If you guys haven't ever heard of Life is Strange, then welcome to the game. It's a great game. And yeah, let's begin. In this game, I will be very quiet because there's a lot of cutscenes. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there. Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony, and if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
The reason I wait for Mr. Jefferson
Anybody? This does not bode well.
to finish what he was saying is because my theory is going to come after episode 1. And for you guys to watch my theory, you'll need to watch all 4 episodes, so you'll need to go to a different YouTuber
Just
and
jump
watch it.
right in with an answer.
Jefferson, can you please be quiet for like 5 seconds? I'm trying to finish what I'm saying. But a lot of my theory is based on what he said somewhat. And there's important details.
This was in the chapters you read.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Jefferson, you want to go?
You did read the chapters, right?
Jefferson, I swear to God, I'm not taking you to bed no more. But yeah, you'll guys understand if you watch all 4 episodes, and yeah.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
But the other reason why I let him talk all the way is because most YouTubers just go ahead and look at all this and not even listen to what he says. So, like, I'm talking about like
If
the really...
this were a photo, I'd call it a still life.
But, like, I'm talking about, like, Cry. I don't know if Markiplier waited. Cry, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Probably Pewds, because he's impatient, too. But there's a lot of them.
Anybody?
So,
This does not bode well.
yeah, and as you can see, he's just gonna repeat the same things. Something else that's funny about what he says, that at the beginning, before she starts talking, he says Bueller, which I find really funny, because it's a movie reference.
Just jump right in with an answer.
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking. I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
And as you can see,
If
the
anybody
journal-
else looked at this, what would they think?
The journal is actually filled with lots of things that are somewhat like a review. I will get to those along with these pictures in an actual separate episode after each ones I make, and I'll read every little part of it. I just don't feel like wasting the time and reading all of these at the moment. So yeah, at least then we'll have all of them by then.
This was in the chapters you read.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
So if y'all haven't realized, you play as a character named Max
Victoria
Caulfield,
doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
who goes to, I think it was an all-senior school, and of course she's a really good photographer, and that's why she's in this class, and there's just a lot to this game, so you'll find out more about it later on.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
And as you can see, she admit herself that she's a photo nerd.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Synapse, Mark Jefferson's Noir Beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win? I don't fucking know, bitch.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Pop Finest Grudge Dead, featuring the latest works from Mark Jefferson. 10 reasons to get electronic mail. I sound like a fucking robot.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Product GRLT 64S. Before the speed and power expected from a new Greenlight, I don't know which one that is. The GRLT 64S is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want, straight out of the camera. JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. $5,299. God damn it, Victoria.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
Alright, so that's all the time I have for today. See you all in the next episode. Bye bye.